Hello, everyone. Yes, indeed, we are having also impact category and community category, and we have fantastic and great jury. I want to say also really thank you to all the jury members, and we are going to say who are those organizations and also to make a different kind of presentation about presentations as well and organizations. So please, I want to announce the social impact and community category. And the first organization is, and who it is. Okay, I'm saying then Autsprieguma Tickles and Eva Jägerle. If it's possible to come to the stage and give the presentation, please. I think, meanwhile, and she's coming, I'm saying that this is an organization who has been repairing the Ukraine energy infrastructure and also have the focus on sustainability solutions and contributing materials and equipment for long-term benefits. And the impact of this organization has been really, really big if you think about Ukraine as a country. And they have been providing a lot of support, and not just only aids in immediate crisis, but also working on sustainable solutions on the infrastructure developments on these very challenging circumstances. Good. Yes, and now we are having our first finalist. But either way, seems that it's another person, but that's okay. I will make another organization announcement, which is Sia Sonido, also from Latvia, an organization. Let's talk. And the floor is yours. And later we're coming to another organization. Please. Let me. Like it.
Silence is a very powerful thing because for someone it's a relaxation, but for others, actually, it's a loneliness. And research in Latvia says that 25% of young people, 60% of seniors feeling lonely. And actually, this is a problem. Since 2018, September, I started the Let's Talk project. It's a simple version of conversation that we helping through conversation increase loneliness. And how you see year by year, actually, there is many callers. And in this November, I count them. In the last 5 years, it's 45,000 lonely people. Actually, it's a huge amount. And our service actually is now accessible to everyone in Latvia. We have a service in Latvian, Russian, English, Ukrainian, and even in sign language. So even deaf people can talk on this line. And who are actually our beneficiaries for this project? In one hand, they are employees because they are people with disabilities who are working on this line. And other beneficiaries are people who are lonely, who need to talk, who need a friend, who need the trust. But when we look more, then I was said that on the other hand, actually, the beneficiaries are state institutions, pharmacy companies, even hospitals, because the people don't go there to talk with the doctors. In large scale, actually, companies who need to decrease their ESG factors, they use a private Let's Talk line only for their employees. so with the psychology support. Also, we have a social impact in Latvia, and it's recognized by Ministry of Welfare. From 17 SDG goals, we are implementing 7 of them, and in the near future, there will be 3 more. More than 300, I don't know how to say, expertises to help other companies to try how to implement people with disabilities in work. So this is our impact, and business model is very easy. We are giving a commercial product call center, and from all profit goes to social project Let's Talk. So if you want to support, you can buy just a product. My name is Inga Mojniece. I'm a owner of Sonido, and that is my contact. If you want to talk, just call me. But now, think about, maybe someone of your relatives are lonely today. Take your time and please call them tonight and just talk. Thank you.
Let's go back to the stage. Thank you, first of all, for making so great and big and really harm-forming organization. I think it serves very well of humanity. I have a few questions to you as well. So what measures are you taking to ensure inclusivity and accessibility of the Let's Talk initiative?
We actually have a workspace from home. Mm-hmm. So that's one of our accessibilities. And I find the way how to talk with different kind of people and teach them. And they are, I think if you find the people who are elderly, for example, I know it's now 40 plus, yes, don't laugh at me. And if you teach them, they are very high loyalty to company. So it's my way how I do that.
Thank you so much. And another question as well. How do you envision scaling this project to address broader social problems in the society? So there are a lot of problems in the society regarding of disabilities and also other things as well. How are you scaling up also the other issues?
Actually, I'm not sure that I'm scaling up them, but what we can do, actually, we are talking through our experience how we can done it, and that's the way how we can implement in other companies our knowledge. I think it's knowledge, yes.
Thank you, Inga. Thank you so much. So another great organization from Estonia is an Impact Day. Fantastic platform which is bringing together different kind of organizations, big thinkers, visionaries, not just from the Baltic states, but also in some other countries as well. And I like to invite here Samuel Boldaru, who is from the Impact Day, to talk about this organization. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Samuel Boldaru. I'm from Impact Day Festival. We are the biggest festival of sustainability in Baltics and the Nordic countries. It all started pretty much from ground zero, just 2 years ago, when 3 friends met and started thinking with each other. Can we make an impact with just the 3 of us? Probably. But could we make an even bigger impact when we got hundreds or even thousands of enthusiasts together in the same room and start working together and sharing our stories? That's exactly what we decided to do. And our main goals are to unite like-minded people from all different sectors, public sector, corporations, NGOs, non-profits, and from consumer side as well, to get all the different perspectives together at one event and inspire each other. Also, we love to foster people to take actual steps into more sustainable future. And we want to take sustainability from a niche into a normality, or as we like to say it in our team, make it irresistible. Our second year, 2023, in October, just a couple months ago, was already quite a surprise for us. We had over 2,500 participants, over 89 collaborations with partners, and in total, a couple hundred companies attending, 89 media coverages, and 180 speakers in total. Also, 2 out of 3 participants of the event said that they learned something new and useful about sustainability. And our footprint for one attendee was 17 times lower than the sector average. And whatever was unavoidable for us this year, we compensated and want to take it even lower next year. We had a very exciting expo area, and we connected over 3,000 people with each other and with the companies and partners that we had there, which really is one of our main goals that we love to do and achieve. And on the picture on the right, you can see the ministry representatives from Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Finland getting together in a panel discussion. And they loved it so much that they decided to start meeting quarterly. Our future has growth in virtual licenses that we want to have different organizations and communities use in other countries. And we are also working on a franchise model where different regions and countries can join with this event in hybrid format, having local speakers, but also virtually speakers from other countries. And through this format, we feel it's the best way to unite those different regions towards the same goal. So I invite you all to join in the journey of making sustainability irresistible and come visit Impact Day 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, Samuel. I have 2 questions to you.
Absolutely.
I have been also participating. It's really, really great initiative and bringing really great thinkers together. However, is a question about how you are measuring the impact of this collaboration, which has been created through the Impact Day.
Yeah, thank you for the question. So we have a couple of metrics that are the most important to us. First of them being the number of participants, because that is the amount of impact that we can have and the message we share. The second one being the collaborations and connections made. For example, the number of 3,000 connections made in the expo area is very much part of our core mission as well. And we are also gathering together the stories that we hear later from our partners that maybe 2 organizations started to work together now in the Baltic markets. And these stories come to us very often, and we love to hear them and write them down and share as well. That's how we measure the impact we have.
Fantastic. So you're catalyzing together this kind of collaborative forms to work on initiative and innovative ideas. Another question, you have the model in Estonia and it's bringing a lot of people together. However, how you are seeing that this great Impact Day is also going over the borders of the Baltic states? Do you have also ideas on that?
Thank you. We are welcoming everybody to join the festival in Tallinn, but again, traveling very long distances wouldn't make sense. So we are putting a lot of emphasis on virtual licenses, so anybody can join the event both live and also through recordings. And the franchise model also would have new countries and regions join the Impact Day festival family, and through that bringing the in the two-way communication between those countries so that we can hear the best stories from each area and region, and from that get new innovations going in the region.
Thank you, Samuel.
Thank you very much.
And if you remember my first presentation, what I was so enthusiastic to talk about it, now it comes. And I try to pronounce it. Our organization, Augs Prieguma Tīkls from Latvia, is working in repairing and Ukrainian energy infrastructure and focusing on sustainable solutions. And I'm inviting here Yeva Yegere to talk about and present what they are doing exactly. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Līva Jēgere, and I represent Latvian transmission system operator Augstsprieguma tīkls. And energy infrastructure has been one of the main targets of the Russian army because of its economic, civilian, and environmental and geopolitical importance. And Russia has destroyed Ukrainian infrastructure for about more than 50%, and leaving over 10 million of Ukrainians without electricity and heat. And that caused also energy crisis around the world. And of course, taking into consideration these obstacles, community of European transmission system operators, including us, we understood that immediate solution is needed. So, but that's not that easy, as Russia continues its attacks on the energy infrastructure of the Ukraine, and there are really limited amount of solutions that are technologically fit for the Ukrainian grid. And third, time shortage. Help is needed urgently, but there are few manufacturers available, and their capacity is really limited. And as well, production takes a lot of time. So our solution, first, continuous monitoring of Ukraine's needs, changing needs, I want to emphasize. Also, constant evaluation of our own resources and donation of needed materials and equipment. So far, we have donated more than 100 tons of equipment and materials that Ukrainians will be able to use for more than 20 years, as restoration of energy infrastructure takes years. And of course, we and other transmission system operators, we understand that help will be needed years ahead. So ongoing support to reach goal, fully renewed Ukrainian power system. And by reaching this goal, that will have threefold impact: social, economic, and environmental, starting from heat and electricity for Ukrainians and their confidence in support to fight for themselves and for all of us. Also save jobs at Ukrainian transmission system operator. Local businesses can operate and in that way also restore Ukraine. Also more affordable energy in Latvia and other European countries. And also, last but not least, environmental gains, like development of renewable energy in Ukraine. And that will also help to reach goals of European Green Deal. And to reach this goal, we will continue our support. And I just wanted to emphasize that every help is needed. Thank you.
Thank you, Yeva, for great presentation. And you also talked about long-term benefits. But how you can ensure there's long-term benefits? Can you explain a bit more?
Well, as energy infrastructure, as was said also before in some discussions, it's everything is like in long term. But the key for us was to provide immediate solutions, but for long-term benefits, because as Russia attacks continue, there will be need for restoration works and also all our materials, they will be in good use for at least 20 years. So therefore, we see that also after war, help will be needed to restore energy infrastructure of Ukraine.
Thank you for doing such a great work, so much needed. And also another question, what sustainable practices are you implementing the repair of Ukrainian energy infrastructure?
Well, regarding sustainable practices, one would be like really close collaboration with Ukrainian colleagues because, as I mentioned, their needs are changing. So we are closely working together with them, checking what's needed, and then again looking at what's available in our company. So that would be one, like collaboration, and then of course in European level as well, we are aligning all practices with other European transmission system operators.
Thank you so much, Eva.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Those were three organizations in category social initiatives, but we have one great organization from the circular economy session as well. And I'm very happy to invite here Ines Karu Salo, please, to talk about your company from Estonia. Is it working?
Hello, everybody. My name is Ines, and I'm the co-founder of the River Company, where we are building a marketplace for children's products. The problem that we are helping to solve is overconsumption. There are more than 100 billion tons of textile waste produced every year, and wasted 90% of it. So many items just stay in our closets and lose value. And the problem is even bigger when we talk about kids' wear, because kids grow out of 8 sizes during their first 2 years of life. Just imagine, 70% of kids' wear is highly underutilized. So the system is broken. It's financially wasteful, it's environmentally disastrous, and there is no ideal solution what to do with outgrown clothes. Our marketplace brings together suppliers and customers and manages everything for them. And once items reach end of life, we recycle those, promising zero waste. Our solution helps parents to save up to 70% on their kids' wear and reduce the carbon footprint of clothes by 80%. But these are not only benefits. For example, our supplier Helen, she can save time and money and also earn from her collection. Or our customer Mary, she can save money, save time and space, and also try different products, which is not so easy to do when you buy things. We are also working with brands and retailers, helping them to launch rental closets, reduce waste, build a responsible business image, and also get valuable data about their products. So our solution is very simple. We take clothes from our suppliers, parents, brands, and retailers. We rent those out to our customers who pay us a monthly subscription fee, and then we split the revenue with our suppliers. Our team is made of 4 people, me and my co-founder Christina. We have more than 30 years of business experience. Our solution is very unique because we are building a community-led business, meaning we are addressing goods that are already out there. We don't produce new, we don't buy in any stock, but we are helping to reduce waste with a simple solution that helps our users to save money and earn money. Since today, in Estonia, we have more than 100 suppliers onboarded. We have received more than 7,000 products, rented out 500 unique products to 26 early subscribers. And our ambition is much bigger. Our impact could be much, much bigger because we are aiming to start offering all parenting goods under one roof. And just check, if our revenue is 1 billion, we could actually save 840,000 tons of emissions, 450 billion liters of water, and 52,000 tons of clothing waste. We can keep it away from the going landfill. So today we're raising money to go to the next level and start building our company in UK. Jump on board and help us build a circular kidswear industry. Thank you.
Thank you, Ines.
Thank you.
Yes, it's textile is really, really big topic if you talk about the waste issues in the world. And thank you so much for doing. Changing the people's mindset is something which is really hard to do. And what is your strategies regarding of that if you want to change the market and the people's mindset?
Exactly. So community is everything for us right now. Community is giving us so much potential, so much positive notes that they really need the solution that we are building. So our focus has been our community. We have grown organically since today, and now we are starting to arrive in a point where we're kicking off our first digital marketing campaign. So since today, the community has been here with us, growing with us, and that's where we came from, how we came here.
It's the best way to change the mindset with the community, indeed. And also another question, how do you address concerns regarding hygiene and quality in your rental marketplace?
We have developed a condition rating system, which means that all of the products that can come into our warehouse, we give a rating to every item. And that condition rating influences the rental fee. So if the condition is high, very, very good, the price is higher. If it's a fair product, then the price goes lower as well. That's how we do it.
Thank you so much, Ines.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you.